Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Years played, 1970-89. Teams, Milwaukee Bucks, Los Angeles Lakers. Career per game stats, 24.6 points, 11.2 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 0.9 steals, 2.6 blocks. Career advanced metrics, 24.6 per, 59.2 TS%, 273.4 WS, 0.228 WS, 48, 9,067, 57 TPA. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was never better than he was during his early career years with the Milwaukee Bucks. He spent only 6 seasons in Brewtown before cultural differences sparked his exit via trade to the Los Angeles Lakers, but he racked up 3 MVPs and a championship while averaging 30.4 points on 54.7% shooting, 15.3 rebounds and 4.3 assists. The master of the skyhook had to take a slight backseat to Magic Johnson during portions of his Lakers tenure, but he still played excellent basketball for an even longer duration, while compiling 3 more MVPs and another 5 titles. Either resume would leave him rather high on the career TPA leaderboard. In fact, take a gander at his placement among the best centers the sport has ever offered. Wilt Chamberlain 8'3", 1834 TPA. Bill Russell 5'8", 97 feet 3 TPA. David Robinson 5'4", 106 22 TPA. Robinson should be included in the next up section, but he was a difficult cut as we strove to cull that list to 4 players. Hakeem Olajuwon 5'1", 6704 TPA. Los Angeles Lakers Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 5'38", 31 TPA. Shaquille O'Neal 4'8", 60 12 TPA. Milwaukee Bucks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar 4,029 26 TPA. Wes Unseld 3,233 TPA. Pau Gasol 350 84 TPA. Bob Lanier 3,273 TPA. Stop and think about that. Only 4 men have exceeded Abdul-Jabbar's Lakers-era tally during their entire careers. 5 have topped his efforts for the Bucks. And we're talking about both in conjunction, which is why only Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain deserve to sit within a single tier of the GOAT Center, a man who deserves more love in the overall GOAT conversation. Maybe Chamberlain was better during his peak years, scoring points in bunches and flashing the passing skills necessary to lead the league in total assists during the 1967-68 season. Perhaps Russell's legacy is comparable with so many titles earned for the Boston Celtics. But the remarkable longevity and sustained excellence pushes Abdul-Jabbar beyond both of them. Next up, Wilt Chamberlain, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, Bill Russell. Biggest current challenger, Rudy Gobert. If you'd like to name Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic or Karl Anthony Towns here, that's your prerogative. They're all justifiable choices. You could even argue none have demonstrated enough to belong in the same sentence as Abdul-Jabbar, and instead select DeAndre Ayton for his lofty potential and currently flawless resume. After all, a player can't have done anything wrong when he's the reigning #1 pick who has yet to play in the association. Ultimately, all fall short. This section only exists for the sake of completeness, since no center in the current NBA looks likely to challenge the legends of yesteryears as the game increasingly distances itself from its post-up orientation. Gobert is our choice here because of his consistent excellence when healthy. He's a game-changing defensive force for the Utah Jazz, and he's coming off a season in which his team was 6.9 points per 100 possessions better with him on the floor. When he plays, the opposition has no choice but to alter its offensive schemes. Gobert isn't going to become the greatest center in NBA history, but the established nature of his play, expectations of health and relative youth push him into the forefront for the current crop. Please like, subscribe and comment on the next video you want to see.